Okay, here's the hanger where I kept the 336, like, I don't know, 90% of the time, really. Right now I have my other plane in here. It's under construction, really, but it's flying. I've been flying it, but I put a new wheel pan on the front and did a bunch of other stuff to it. And there's a trailer that was used to ship this thing out here, the secondary airframe. So let's get started here. Let's pull this out of the way. I'm going to put this so it won't interfere. So this is the lift. This is a lift that's designed to lift aircraft, but I converted it into a shelf. So that's where the wings and all the control surfaces are strapped on. Let me, okay, first let's pull this plane out. So this is the engine. You saw it on the video. Oh, this is the same kind of battery charger that I gave to Richard, who currently owns a 336. This one's for a difference for 12 volt. Sealed battery chemistry. It's keeping this thing charged. Here's the engine. The barrier bag. This is what you watch to see if the humidity is good. I don't really feel like cutting this open. I think you saw the video of that. But there's motor mounts. This is the box for the propeller. The rear propeller has a big hub on it, so it has kind of a specialized box. There's nothing in there. This is a box that you could use to ship the current propeller on there around, or if you bought a new one at a Hayward, I can bring that box there, tell them to pack up the rear prop and put it in there. There's all kinds of stuff. These are the two seats that go in the backpack. Here's a here's a crankcase. Here's one of the fans. There's a better fan in a box up there. You can see all the wings and stuff. And then there's all kinds of mufflers and stuff. These are the Y pipes. I got a brand new one, and it's certainly a serviceable one. And there's all kinds of mufflers and headers and clamps for the exhaust system. Yokes. There's just all kinds of stuff. Throttle quadrant back here, the complete throttle quadrant. And it's just so much stuff. These are fuel pumps. There's all kinds of gaskets, and these are here's a cylinder head clamp. These are where you ship these boxes. What is this thing? This is a tack. Here's a rebuilt cow flap motor. Where is that? What is this thing? Oh yeah, this is the motor itself. Your rebuilt cow flap motor. I'm sorry, rear engine cow motor. Somewhere there's a cow flap motor in here. There's so many parts. Oh, that's the center's fuel selector valve. There's other instruments in here. Vertical speed, vacuum regulator, flap switch, cow flap, motion front. There's just so many parts. More fuel parts, bulbs, bunch of stuff. What's this? More electronics, electrical. These are the extra, these are all solenoids for the starter and the battery. These are floats, an extra EGT, you know, the ones that come with the plane. I mean, you have a, where's my cowl flap motor? Somewhere in here. Oh, there's the cowl flap motor. This is a rebuilt flap motor. That's what they look like. It's completely rebuilt with the brake and everything in it. Ready to go on if you needed it. That's a rebuilt cowl flap motor. I mean flap motor. Flap motor. That's a flap motor. And then there's a... So there's more stuff here. I just haven't inventoried it. Here are more pulleys and stuff that go with the plane if you needed them. Brake assemblies. All that stuff would go. Everything goes. You got four of these. Four auxiliary fuel pumps. I would just get them rebuilt. And you know, I don't know what it costs to get them rebuilt. You don't really use the auxiliary except to start it, and then if you lose a mechanical fuel pump. But they're in the wing. Okay, this box contains. It's not overhauled. It's serviceable. A 336 front prop, and here's an overhauled front prop. That I bought out of, I bought some guy prop and a bunch of other stuff, including a fan and a strut. Where is the strut? But anyway, that's a rebuilt prop. Here's seat rails, baggage door. This is the old prop hub from the rear that was junk, got rejected. I'm going to make something out of it, probably a lamp or something. This goes in the tunnel for the rear flap motor, I believe. I don't know. That goes too. Everything that's 336 related goes. What else goes? Oh yeah, so you got rudder pedals, and this is actually for these two things. I think are for the front and rear cowl flap. You got a complete nose strut. We've got a shimmy dampener here, and there's a new one actually in that barrier bag here. I might cut that one open so you can take a look at what's inside. You already saw the engine one. In those two boxes. Let me go over there. Oh, I forgot to show you this. I should put this with the other side. Here are some more manuals, and here's a instrument cluster. So all these instruments are good. The cluster's cracked in the front, the glass, but it's still good. There's some more manuals I have in here, and this is the airframe logbooks for the airframe I bought, which go with all those wings and booms and control surfaces if you ever needed to change the wings or I put in